really good show tonight. So we will. So if you want to subscribe in this channel, and you want to subscribe to, so you get one membership. So I got new channels in the top, right there in the top below, and so much more. Also, you can check out my new channels in the top below, and to get one another application. My screen is below my screen below, and two super ways. So I'll go with Smackdown. I'll go with 10 out of 10. This was good. The Smackdown pays at a tribute for real last time. So Friday Night Smackdown was really good. So I think it's like to entertain show, segments, rivalries, and it paint to the tribute for last lesson of the icon. So let's go live right here tonight on Smackdown Live right here. So speaking of WWE, to remembers Hulk Hogan for last time. So after a Smackdown is opened with a shot of the roster and some of top legends onto the stage by Triple H. He was talk about Hulk Hogan's passing before, and they played a 10-belt salute, and then went to a video package about him, about Sammy Hart, and was crying a little onto the stage. Instead of Triple H to animate the video that covered to select parts of Hulk Hogan's life and in his icon long career. So this was a exclusive TV of Logan Paul. So this was after a commercial break. Logan Paul came to the ring to talk about his upcoming tag match at SummerSlam. After he said it was good to be back in Cleveland. So this was before he did his announcement of starting his hometown. After he brought out a 30-row as his guest. After in this was to cut his own entrance sword to insult of Logan Paul from the, he said. Logan Paul had been a slow, spoon kid his life. And he was a man with a face of tattoos. So, instead of no images getting into the ring with Logan Paul. And then Drew McIntyre to slide into the ring to stand next to Paul. And it will lead to the crowd chanting for about Randy Orton has that final got to set a ring. After he asked Drew McIntyre to kick-start a brawl, instead of Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul got the open hand, and but Randy Orton and 30-row came back and ended between the assessments and by sending them outside the ring. So yes, it will have made more sense to to be the final assessment before SummerSlam, but it did what it set out to do. Yes, it was a potable, but yes, it was slightable assessment that seemed to have the crowd. It wasn't enough to react. So, I would say there is no way a WWE also told Paul to present after he threw so the crowd was sensing Yankee Logan during the Hogan assessment. So, Sonny Rowe has clearly been working out. He has lost a ton of weight since his first appearance in WWE. Instead of Sonny Rowe beginning to sing a Randy Orton song, so instead of Sonny Rowe's his song about naked news in my head, so I just so the crowd so in was a fun moment. And next match we got Leslie Bliss. We take on Boston Perez. Instead of solid player, I was supposed Bliss to set the ring for her match against Boston Perez. So Anya who had Raquel Rodriguez by her side, and this match was booked to hype Anya's upcoming women's tag title about at SummerSlam. And Bliss and Perez are two of the smallest women's on the roster, so both of them are news to funny bigger opponents and more the stresses you could to above. Really excited to work with someone who was a small size into it because it allowed them to do some big moves they might not normally to do against the taller opponents with your size. So, until Bliss began to make a comeback, after went set the show to return from a break, into the Queen said on her Paulo has hit Perez with a funny. This was funny of offense when Charlotte Flair and Raquel Rodriguez got into a fight. Until Alexa hit a twisted Bliss to save her partner. After she got back into the ring, and Perez rolled her up and used the ropes for the Vince to get to the win over a bloody Bliss. And the winner of this match is Roxanne Perez. So, into a solid Flair did a good job looking like Anya agreed to carry PRM and PRMS for the Bliss. This was saving Raquel Rodriguez stand a few inches taller than Flair is a good to reminder us just how tall she is. I knew it was hard to tell right there, but Bliss is bleeding at the end of the match. Let me see what tallest Charlotte Flair is. So give me 1 minute. I say about 5'10". So this is when Charlotte Flair is tall, about 5'10". It's this tall. That's like Ripley's daughter So I was thinking about solid food is tall. So it's like 5'10". So that's what I'm thinking about that. So this is what has size of hole. So it's like 5'10". Let's see what's tall, I think. So in next match we got Sade Cargill against Sassy Green. I just say Cargill got into a fight with Sassy Green backstage and brought her out to the ring to keep beating on her. She rolled Green into the ring and this was a rating of referee call for the bell and to make a reversal. After the episode cut to a break, and most lemony, after we returned to see Sade Cargill still demanding to the former United States champion, and to a Papa Newman, and Aberford was from the ringside, has Green made a short-lived of comeback, and to before she was hit by a Sade to give Cargill the win. This was a Sacred Habits attack after some match, but Timmy Stratton makes a save. So this was Timmy Stratton won like this, and she went to the ring to mark him down. She made her a save. So I think that's what a match took place mostly during the break. It was a very basic. It wasn't just not much more to it. So anyway, on this match, Sade Cargill. I just the announcers seemed a big surprise that yes it was a match that was taking in place, and there was no reason for Timmy Stratton to want to save Cargill other than with them and both to bring. So this is my baby face. So it's like I was like a wrestler I am. So I ain't like a baby face myself, pretend when I am like a wrestler. I think I am. I think. So in next match we got The Miz goes one-on-one against Secret Fight 2. After the American Nightmare came to the ring and talked about his upcoming match against John Cena at SummerSlam for the WWE Championship. After he spoke broadly about Hulk Hogan. So this was about Hulk Hogan before giving his Spanish promo about John Cena. On the best days, in which Secret Fight 2 was giving a promo, and when he was to interrupt by The Miz, who said Fight 2 putting him onto itself for 6 weeks to help him to figure out who he is. He even slapped Fight 2 his face into after turning him. He got a match between them, just bookings, just match. So also like the Smackdown, like booking this matches. So this was made really good decisions to have just book this match. I think. I just admit it's time to evolve Secret Fight 2. also added a force, but Samoan werewolf to also carry him and beat him down. Also, Tony Part 2 was sent into the ring post. Anya has set the soul went to a commercial break into Solo Sokoa and his crew to sew up by time. So Anya but second Part 2 was able to beat them all before hitting a Samoan drop for the win into a Vince Sokoa group to this was passes on him, letting Sammy also sew up with his steel. So Sammy also grabbed the seal and then they hit CC Machado and hit the seal bad. Instead of Sammy also grabbed the seal into Tony Tonga into inside the ring, and then also hit the seal on his stomach, and he beat him into the ring post. So I hit on him, and Sammy also sew up with a steel seal to help even between the odds. I just set a match and segment that followed where possible, but kept a feud between Second Fight 2 and Sokoa going in. So like, yes, assistance. Anyway, I'm just match. Second Fight 2 won the match. So, speaking of Cody Rhodes announcing that Hulk Hogan's legacy was advocated was a big surprising. In here of the Miz 752, it was pretty funny, I think. And he said the Cleveland crowd was mostly happy to see the Miz, and we were also suing Second Fight 2. And he said the figure package for Jamie Priest and Aleister Black was so good, and it was a split second when it came up that I was not filming anything was too selected. So, in next man's got to buy 6. We take on Andrade 8-Way Phoenix. So, we have an Andrade 8-Way Phoenix won a four-way to on this tag title shot against Jesse Loomis and so gets it this week. After the match was a sold back and forth contest until Ray Phoenix was taken out by Jesse Loomis at the ringside. I think that is when the right took control heading into the break. After when we returned, it seemed like this was any comeback. The dinosaurs made the would be too little, too late of Jesse Loomis is so guessy. After look, Dosman has stayed music quick tags and will just double team and move to keep their opponents separate out. In signing of WWE couldn't even to a comment to a win, and inside to have Nikki Cross pull the referee out outside the ring to cause the Atticus match. And he said the rest of the tag team may just top division. I just show up to fight the riots as they entailed, but then Lemon vs. Exciting took out DIY and it turned into an all-out brawl. And to make artist Tony booked this match as announced a TLC match for SummerSlam with all of the team involved. That's what he said tonight. Just made the announcement order ago. So, anyway, on this match, Andrade 8-way Phoenix by DQ match. I guess the three prophets in DIY had all different things backstage, and it was cool to see WWE take the time for Wyatt's entrance, and but it lead to the match. But if it was solo than expected, the DQ, if it was ending wasn't ideal, but the big brawl was fun. And the final award. So, I did on Friday Smackdown and felt very light on the in-ring as a favor of having so none wrestling segments along with the just paid 32 tribute to Hulk Hogan's family. I think it was more than 30 minutes before the fourth match began. And it was seems disgusting even for WWE when we finally got to the action. Most of the matches felt to was in will to humble by WWE. So this was abundance of commercial breaks. Instead of Ray Phoenix and Andrade against the Riot 6 was probably the best match of the night, but it wasn't a high bar to clear. Instead of SummerSlam is shaping up to be a distant card, and you put the build-up was the first two nights, and just of the event has left a lot of to be just the TLC match to be fun too. So let's go to my YouTube community poll for the night. So if you like Smackdown tonight, please give me a like and subscribe in this review. Like and subscribe, give me a thumbs up for this. So give me 1 second here, guys. I'm gonna find my notes. So we got 100% like on Smackdown tonight. So 2% is alright, and 2% didn't like it. So give me 1 second here, guys. Give me 1 second. So let's go my X poll. So we got 2% liked it, 2% is alright, and 2% didn't like it. So I was thinking about Smackdown was a really good show tonight, about 30 minutes. This too long. So I was thinking about Smackdown was good. A, it was good. B, I also like just maybe the thing for about assessments. So this is my favorite assessment. It was Hulk Hogan. So he was the best for last time forever. He will be missed tonight on the page the table tonight. So this is the last time we saw them tonight. So I was saying after Smackdown went off of the air, it was Bailey's express. And what happened is about not bringing on the SummerSlam card from next weekend. So let me see here a minute. Oh, Southern Green has been tweeted out this afternoon. It's just about 26 minutes ago. They've been tweeting this out. So let me see here for my notes. So it's Kelly. This tweet is out about 1 hour ago. I found your hat. Here's a hustler Sam Duggan tonight. If we saw him to all of Hulk Hogan's page at a tribute of tonight's Smackdown tonight. I think we made it to Cleveland for such a show to all of Hulk Hogan for last time. So it was supposed that WWE Tag Team Services would be undefeated in a TLC match until SummerSlam. 1-6, we take on the Street Profits. We take on DIY, Macho Machine Guns. We take on Larry Vissel and Cyan. We take on Andrade and Ray Phoenix. So Samoa Soul has been tweeting this out since about 1 hour ago. He was tweeting this out. It says, I ended up writing down as SDCC a big thank you to all the fans who turn out. We will see you at the starting line. We'll be on July 34th on Peacock. So here's Dan Hassan tweeting this out about 21 minutes ago. So let me see here. So give me 1 second here, guys. So WWE's late night has been canceled. I think. So WWE says they are to donate an all meat from the Hulk Hogan collections to Hogan's family. So we will do a donate of Hulk Hogan to his collections to just a collections family to donate of Hulk Hogan's t-shirt. You can buy of those t-shirts to donate them to be on www.shop.com of Hulk Hogan's t-shirts. You can donate of them. So just any information is on www.shop.com of Hulk Hogan. So I wasn't thinking about saying Hart is of what a real friend is. Even in life, we're blessed to have someone like him by their side. So So let me see. So this was been a long time since late Bray Wyatt made him retire. His what years his debut is. Give me 1 second. What year's that been? Give me 1 second here, guys. So after his debut since like SummerSlam late of 2019. So this was from late last year or so. So this was the same event. So Fink made his debut since late 2019. It was last year. So he looks at a tweet. It says, "I think this Hulk Hogan's tribute package is sad to remind you of how disappointing image that happened in recent years. I think with him was a true world made that is bottled and aggressive in different ways, only to show he was the oversight of one man face with taking wasn't for of this for last time." So do you want to see Chicago win the women's championship at SummerSlam? So let us know of your thoughts about Chicago's title to win it into SummerSlam. I was thinking about doing Sausage Rock. It could be returned at SummerSlam is the stat card. So up top of lessons like doing Sausage Rock. So he might be returned into next month or so. I'm thinking about that. I think. Let me see. A couple more notes here. So Smackdown was a really good show tonight. I just like that part of this announcement between this. Let me see. Here's Drew McIntyre makes his private set. It's not so private rules. I think those dreams are gonna be working at SummerSlam tonight. No, not tonight. I mean, until next month or so. Speaking of Sonya Vega and your whole announcement tonight. So it made me see here what he said. So give me 1 second here, guys. Let me see. Okay, here's the part of your announcement here tonight. Agent of Chaos Saints returns has Sonya. This was a medal of women's U.S. title match and more set for next week's Smackdown. So we have the two matches have been announced for next week episode of Smackdown on Friday, August the 4th. I just said the Pamela Center in Norfolk, Missouri. I just wanted will was the force of Demi Priest against Aleister Black opponent Jay Wizard that they all aspiring from Priest to undefeated R-Truth, or he was getting involved in Black's masses. Also has of late so a Black message equipment of one coatings in his statuses. So get new Aleister Black and of Demi Priest found it just was a hype. They just failure package. I think more opponent the Women's United States Championship will be on the line as Selena Vega attempts to get the title back after losing it to Soria. I knew but that wasn't the only reveal, as the announcement of that came about in the backstage announcement. I knew it was backed up by Kiana Sings, speaking on her behalf has her mentioned by now. So, instead of Kiana Sings had such recording return to delivering a few days ago, also has a part of a WWE main event tapings having been also a suffer due to a leg injury since June of 2024. So, what do you think of these methods of chaotic things in new world? So you can drop a comment below on my silver set below what you guys think of this announcement tonight. So let me see for next week on Monday Night Raw. So let me see here for next week on Raw. So let me see here. We'll be on July 28th next week. So let me see, we have one, we got two, and we got the next one we have, so we got two more matches is announced for next week on Monday Night Raw. So we got, so right now so far we have matches announced for Raw next week on July 28th. So we got I'll say one announced so far on Raw next week. Let me see here. So here's a new match. So that Sami Zayn goes one-on-one against Karrion Kross. So I think Green says he is stepping away from X-Twitter after resenting death threats. I'm gonna say back last for the signing of Hulk Hogan's today. Idea of Hulk Hogan's death has totally revealed how awful and low the identity code is. So we will pay a tribute of him tonight's Amateurs and WWE Collective have said almost is looking for Lesser Lebre. AA has been discussed, but it is not having it. No dates haven't wrestled as of yet. Says yet, I think. Um, According to those spoke to, they haven't heard that Say White is closer to a return from injury in fact, they heard the oversight. Say White has been also been dealing with a solo injury on the top on his head, the hand injury. Aggie sources told in AEW has said that Say White have been also waiting well or so waiting for so it's possible he will miss the rest of the year. A Fafo has just state and has right now. So I haven't seen this new wrestling tonight with Masi Monet, we take on SAF Follow Reed. So I might watch that a new one tomorrow, I think. So I've been watching a new podcast of the Undertaker, Cody Rhodes. I watch those podcasts every single night. Each one I can watch, I think. So I think it could just be the scenes at SummerSlam. I think. Let me see. So, let me see The Rock say about Hulk Hogan and his paid city route. So let me see here for last time. So Dwayne Sausage Rock said, "Rest in peace, Terry Botta, aka Hulk Hogan, to millions of little kids. And you were a century childhood hero, must have included in late 1984. I gave you your hostel. Once a hit, buying back in the locker room in Madison Square Garden. I was the lucky kid caught it when you told it." So that's what he said a while ago. It's just like I say, WrestleMania 18. It's the biggest card pop of all time. So this is my favorite. Is the tribute of him, and it's been a long time since then. So I did a Hulk Hogan vs. Dwayne Sausage Rock at WrestleMania 18, and one of the greatest matches of all time. So this is my favorite old classic matches, like The Rock vs. Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 18. I've seen that part on streaming on Peacock. I've seen it about last night. I've seen it. Let me see. Andrew Mayfield is at Smackdown and Snap. Just draw a picture of Cody Rhodes, I think. So Cody Rhodes been about 1 minute on his tweet. After few, I say about 1 hour, 1 minute ago, I think. Let me see. Hold on. Give me 1 second here, guys. So this has been a long time since Roman Reigns, City also and say also will get stick together. Has symbolic with Roman Reigns again against Sosakura and Tony Tiger or Stacey Machado and Tokoloa. I think this was 1,000 people setting up Hulk Hogan's name over and over again to oversight reaction to what on Twitter identity expected. So it's been a long time. Lots of superstars, legends, friends, and family and fans to pay tribute of Hulkamania for last time, for last ride. Let me see. So my name has been changing out about 4 hours. So I mean this was the beginning of all-time great wrestling angle between Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage that aired on in October of late 1987. I just said the story lasted over a year. I didn't a match at WrestleMania 5 in 1989. I didn't because it didn't end live. They ended it. This was beautiful of this. It's been about a long time or so. So, let me see. So, Having Agreement 2 is out, is tomorrow. My musical is so him and Adam Page is funny. The musical is Big Fish in a small pond. And Bobby is out of the pocket. Okay, this is strange. I'm just here's the game kid is at this is paid ward. I just like that. Then he calls pulls the referee out of the ring, causing the match in by the Atticus match of DQ. So this was good, I think. I knew of moments before my spotlight was showing for me. It was something green. So, into updrive, it Wayface had it, but then he caused the identified if the mess is thrown out. So this was crazy, I think. Some has. So, this was all great moments of Hollywood Hogan versus Sting and LA case match back in 1798, just a couple of days after dropping the WCW title to Bill Goldberg and Hogan to the screaming death locked in the middle of the staircase against Sting in a fascinating match. Now, there was a Hulk Hogan well, said a crowd. So it's been about a long time, I think. So Andre after Smackdown, Bailey blamed Live Podcast for Hulk not having a match at SummerSlam. Okay. So this does not make any sense, I think. His son got Gullo. It's been 2 years out. So let me see a couple more here. So tomorrow night we have AJ on Closing Returns in Chicago Live for a night of study of AEW Access tomorrow night. So let me see. So here's a new asset taker of Mercedes Monet on Instagram. This is pretty cool, I think. Let me see any more tweets. I just just upset that Las Vegas were left out of the TLC attack match at SummerSlam. I'm told they will be using any overtimes next week on Smackdown for their Triple World Tag Team Championship titles. So that makes 3 things announced for next week on Smackdown. Also, let me see. I just have a powerful photo of the roster on the stage to honoring of Hulk Hogan. So the page, so the tribute, superstars, legends, and Hall of Famers like Sammy Hart, Slaughter, we got Man, Ted Jesse Fossey, we got Randy Orton's right there instead of Staves. So this was a part of this between of that. Let me see. So give me 1 minute here, guys. Oh yeah, you think you're the only thing you ever spot of a little hunk of kids to fam you see a brain of cerebral. So cerebral is cooking up looking apart tonight. So I like that something of this. I think. So just was hands up if you understood that we stresses and let's say Cargill next to her and subsequently responded back and then and see hit her a while ago. Let me see. So that Alex wins so a false fastest power and Eddie did it before her always women's for tournaments against Athena. So that's tomorrow night. So we will do an update in a few minutes here in a minute, guys. So we had an update on Say White. So let me see here. So Mini Secret says that a lot of her three opponents in any game it is Chris Stellinger. As you see, it's so strong and so smooth. As everybody sees bigger than me, but I want to beat her with my also sees simple top event of all time. So, Angel Bailey has been on the main roster now for Cody 9 years today. So, it's about 9 years. So, it's been about a long time, I think. Thank you for sending memories of Hulk Hogan. So this has been a long time for his last wife. Also, so let me see. So Sports Digging been training out about 3 minutes to call out of this also, I think. So this was yesterday at WWE in Pro Wrestling Laws of One. Is it Big Science in Hulk Hogan? I know it was it funny recording and it all complicated and what is it advocated or is to WWE Pro Wrestling and Entertainment as a whole. They is it and it possible including was honors of Hulk Hogan for his pay debut. It says he's so good at this and being stars of one day. And the next one it says, I give respect to Cody Rhodes for announcing Hook Impact to advocate of legacy, but I didn't know that he is sings in the game and just on Hulk Hogan against today of top stars. So this was the best thing to have. And Matt Cordona's been turning this out. It says, I didn't meet skipping school in 11th grade. I was to meet Hulk Hogan at the times. The Squad Toys argue it was so on the Hulk skip rules of DVD. So Hurricane Holmes is going to turn this out. It says, I used to away Hulk has made some of my friends who I also can't set the fact that he was incredibly good to me. It was a part of a puzzle that is my life. I just the only thing I'm so of his that I hate is only anything by love, not more hate I wish. I knew with hope that I did. I'm also that many damn it. I hate this RIP and hope make you feel in your hasn't let you miss, and here's only here. So this was the best to have set a page to achieve of the hostel of tonight's. Let me see. Let me see here. Okay, so as a color in his MFT says destroy Big Sam in Secret Fight 2. In Secret Fight 2, Big Sam need help more, I think. So you could add Secret Fight 2 could be with Secret Fight 2. Here's a new Sublime family, I think. I mean, this Sublime thing is boring without Roman Reigns, I think. So yes, they do need Roman Reigns. Has it Sublime again. I hope so. And he also hit his MFT voices because this was because of Secret Fight 2. They didn't get so and they need to get backup plans, I think. So we might need Secret Fight 2. It's coming in. We haven't heard. So let me see. Secret Fight 2. So let me see. Let me see here, guys. Hold on. Secret Fight 2. Summer Slam. I think. Let me see here. Oh, it's not it. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Secret Fight 2. So he might be in SummerSlam sometime, I think. Hold on, give me 1 second. Say you, I see right. Okay, so let me see here. Smackdown. So I'm gonna see Secret Fight 2 could be something with Secret Fight 2. And Sammy also has a backup plan, I think. Also, I think. Oh, it might be it until SummerSlam. I just didn't hold it to the woman, I think. So he might be in SummerSlam soon, I think. Or Secret Fight 2 also. So let me go back here. My notes. Any question on Ike's Pop's gonna be a hang when there was a ranking is finally back. So Las Vegas is in open silence for the AAA Tag Team Championship for next week on Smackdown as well. So, anyone to say out of Steve McMahon was his story. He was to interview with Study World tonight. So it might be SummerSlam, I think. So it's maybe so let me see. WWE TV affiliate to Hulk Hogan is organized by Triple H, Paul Levesque. I just think you can cut out whatever they lose an L for me seeing as an end that was a nice touch. A nice tip to pay to the table tonight. So this was really good tonight. So remember for last time of Hulk Hogan, I just got that way to go. It says, that got me spoken that the last 2 minutes. Rest in peace, the power blow of Hulk Hogan. So thank you for watching tonight's Smackdown review tonight. So let's do for last time to honor of WWE to remember by Hulk Hogan for last ride. So thank you for watching tonight's Friday Smackdown. We're wrapping up right here. So get all the podcasts, all the Globe, all the BCW. We got one Stissel, Agapod, one Stissel on all podcasts, anything. There's so much more. So we will be live from next week on Monday Night Raw for next week on July 28th. So thank you for watching tonight's SmackDown review. And we will be back next week as a regular time. Same time and always. So here's the last time of WWE to remember of Hulk Hogan 1953 of 2025. So I'll see you next time. Have a good one, guys. Peace.